Es hora de hablar de cómics.
Entonces hablemos de cómics.
Oh, ok.
Ok, está bien. Esto es Bam, el podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Yes, this is El Podcast. Remember, this is Rudiman7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Red Assassin 55, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Recuerden, ladies, I'm doing Spanglish.
Chicken
What the
Bajir.
fuck was that? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are Pam_podcast, Twitter, Instagram, and Pam El Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. And also, as every Saturday at 12 Mexico City time, you can listen to us in Radio Voces y Destellos. Brillando en la radio. Okay, so let's begin the news for today. Tell me, how's your week?
Oh, it's been good. It's almost the end of the second month that I started working out.
Yeah, it looks, there's a big difference.
And my diet is still horrible, but...
Well.
No, I mean horrible because I'm always hungry. But that's just coming up from...
And the mascot of Pam El Podcast is also right here. Say hello, mascot.
Hello.
Hello.
That's right, she's right there. Maybe you're gonna listen a lot of cursing in Spanish. It's her.
Yeah.
But well, she didn't understand that part. Anyway. Okay, so let's begin. So you're looking good. I'm telling you, you're looking good. And also, speaking about things that we're doing,
Yes.
I'm about to launch 2 new songs.
Yay.
You have to be listening. You have to be paying attention to those things.
Patience.
Patience.
Just a little patience.
Yes.
Yay.
We put it the last week on the music on the radio.
Yep.
Nice. All right. So let's hit the stop. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin with the news. We have to start with sad news.
Sadness.
Unfortunately, Neal Adams,
One of the great legends of comic book industry.
Uh-huh.
It's just passed away by his
even
old
the
age.
dog is sad with the news.
Like, no.
Yes,
No.
Neal Adams passed away at the age of 80, and well, unfortunately, he was
80.
He was 80. He was
Well,
old.
he was posting things on Instagram like lives of him drawing.
Yeah, he actually made a lot of things, and he didn't look 80 to me. I mean, when I look at the guy on his Instagram live, I would never imagine he was 80 or 79, 75 or something like that. No, he looked way younger. He really took care of himself.
Yeah, but it's still sad because you think all the things he did, but after all the things he did, he was still working.
Well, let's say that this job...
he just made a bestseller comic book about the Fantastic Four just 4 months ago. So
It doesn't necessarily mean that he was gonna live out of one simple work.
oh no, it's just that he was still working at his age. Like
Well,
he could live
There's
off
a lot
the
of people.
royalties of everything.
There's a lot of people that could be working at the age of 85 because they don't look 85. They look way younger.
So that's why it's surprising because you look at the guy and you think, well, he's barely 60, maybe 70.
Yeah, it's sad, but and also it's one of those he's one of those icons in the comic book industry. Right, even though nowadays he is one of the most respected people in the comic book industry, like I said. Can you tell us a little bit about his work?
Well, I just saw from what he died, and man, if this was the thing he was having, he didn't show it.
What?
A complication of sepsis, which is basically something in his immune system was killing him and suppressing it.
Oh.
But let's go back to his work.
Yeah, let's go back to it because that's the thing he was famous for. He was really good at his job. He was really good at his craft. Okay, and well, part of the things he did was what?
Well, like I said, mostly famous for DC work. He worked in Marvel too, but mostly is for DC.
Okay.
He created great stories from Superman, but he also created several other characters. And he is the creator of Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, the African American, soldier, architect, like good badass man.
So he was a creator
that one
of
is
this
famous
guy.
because of the Justice League TV show.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And he's also famous for creating the new villains for Shazam, like the Cracker Jack gang and others. But he's also famous for Marvel, mostly for creating a few villains, like Destiny, the girlfriend from the first turn of the century, but not like 20 20 to 21st, like 19 to 20, turn of the century, of Mystique. And nobody bat an eye on it, because he was also influential with that new school of comic books. Like, he was leaving the Silver Age, Golden Age, like, goofiness, like, we're so fun, and things like that. He was coming up from, like, hardcore stories. And with Denny O'Neil, he created Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Hard Traveling Heroes, which tackled a lot of different issues, but the biggest one that they tackled, it was the drug use. Because it's the panel where you see Speedy, the sidekick of Green Lantern, Green Arrow, of Green Arrow, just shooting himself, like just shooting heroin on his arm. Like, oh my god, no!
That was a big problem. Well, he was tackling a lot of issues where you actually think that things couldn't get any worse.
Yep.
Right? And that was kind of a problem there. I mean, because in that moment, you would never imagine that something like that would happen, you know? And something like that would have been, like, what?
But that was
why are we watching this on the comic book? Because, well, the comic books are now serious things.
Exactly. They come up with eco-terrorism with Ra's al Ghul, with Batman stories. And with the X-Men, they started straight up. It was an allegory, but now it's just straight up, this is racism. Like, we're dealing with racism here. In the X-Men.
Imagine, I mean, racism in a group that was created because they were supposed to be fighting racism, like, bro.
But in any case, he created that. I mean, he created Goop. I love that he created Goop.
Who the hell is that?
It's just a rubber. It's a slime that floats in the X-Men.
Wait a second. So you're telling me that he created a flubber for X-Men?
Yes.
That's it?
No, obviously he did more. Like I said, many villains, like also the Darkness, Darkholm, Inferno. But my favorite is Goop, because it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Well, I mean, it's still a comic book. We can be serious about the stories we're telling, but these are crazy fictional characters.
Yep.
Obviously, this is ridiculous. So I love it. I like it.
Well, rest in peace, Neal Adams. It's a shame that he had to go from this world, but
hey, alive, well lived.
Yep, he did what he could. Okay, let's change drastically of topic, because we watched a TV spot for Doctor Strange 2, and probably a rumor fell off, but some other things came out.
Yay!
Like, what the hell is going on here? This is just a TV spot, and the rumors keep going. So basically, it's telling us that Superior Iron Man, Tom Cruise version of Iron Man,
at least it's not the one that we think. We saw a scene in the trailer, so this is not a spoiler. So don't come at us. Don't come at us.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler if they decided to show it.
You see Stephen Strange in prison, or handcuffed.
Yeah,
to a group of people.
Yeah, he was imprisoned by the Illuminati.
Or somebody
that mentioned that they were the Illuminati.
And people think, it's the Superior Iron Man? Tom Cruise is here? No, it's just another version of Stephen Strange. But then we show something.
They also show that Captain Britain,
but just the shield.
Peggy Carter, Captain Britain was gonna be there.
And we're like,
what the fuck? Yes! And also, Patrick Stewart. But I don't know if you see that, but there was a yellow chair that kind of reminded me a lot the 90s X-Men series.
Yes, I know.
And Patrick Stewart. So basically, it's the Professor X is gonna be part of the Illuminati.
But he said the Illuminati will trial you, will judge you.
Wait,
he's not.
Fuck that! This is the gate for the X-Men to the MCU.
I know, but in any way, I'm going for the Illuminati. I think Marvel in the movies has a tendency to change a few things.
Really?
I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just whoever reads comics thinks the Illuminati are Namor, Professor X, Mr. Fantastic,
Iron Man. In some cases, Black Panther, right?
Yeah, most recently. But
Professor X.
Sometimes Beast, because Professor X is dead. But
bad luck.
But I think the Illuminati could be like all versions of Stephen Strange, because they announced it maybe in interviews, like there are several versions of Doctor Strange. Like maybe that's what they are. I don't know. I mean, they're changing the powers of a character in Miss Marvel. Why
It's
not
a possibility.
here? Yeah.
Definitely, it's a possibility.
But what I'm most intrigued about it's Wanda. It's the Scarlet Witch. Because you felt her sadness in WandaVision, now I think you will see her rage.
Well, let's put it this way. She has never had an easy life.
No.
Of course, there were gonna be moments where she was gonna feel stress.
Yes, let's call it that.
And also another thing that was gonna happen, yes, was the fact that she now receives a crazy amount of power by becoming the true Scarlet Witch. Now, crazy person or
Hear me roar.
or person with a lot of wounds, a lot of personal and psychological wounds, with superpowers? You know that's a terrible combination.
I mean, if you read the comics, you know it is. So let's see what's going on.
This is not new. I mean, one of the things that we would have loved to see was, for some reason, they bring back Pietro with Quicksilver. Wait,
Well,
that's not going to happen.
No.
But you're. Let's put it this way: they're putting fuel to the fire. I mean, you have superpowers now. You were supposed to have your brother. He's dead. Now you had Vision. He's dead. You're
supposed to have a life or kids.
You had kids for a second. They're gone.
I mean, they're not dead. They were never real.
That's why I said they're gone. Because they're not real in the first place. They are just a creation of your own mind. House of M could be back.
Maybe not that type of House of M. That was a
whole
whole mess.
You know what I'm talking about.
But
man.
I know what you're referring to.
So, and Doctor Strange is actually the gate for that.
Because he
you know
deals
where I'm
with all
going?
that shit. He's been dealing that in the comics since the beginning of the comic.
Since the beginning of Doctor Strange himself.
So, people say, "Oh, this is a great." That's why I'm telling you, this is not a new concept, man.
It's a great concept, but not new. Let's face it.
Exactly, it's a great concept. It just tells me that you have never read a comic in your life.
Dude, relax, man. We're not
No,
socially impaired like you are.
I mean, I don't judge it. It's just don't think this is a new idea. Because it's
Well,
not.
what idea is a new idea nowadays?
Well, that's true.
Remember that episode in South Park when Butters, as Dr. Chaos, wanted to build these plans to say, I'm going to conquer the world, and everybody tells him, dude, it was made in The Simpsons. It was made by The Simpsons. The Simpsons did it.
That's the one that created a joke. The Simpsons did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen. But, well, things going on in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Well, speaking about bitch and shit,
Yes.
Netflix is cutting the budget for the anime productions. Why?
They're exclusive anime productions.
Why? We have no idea.
I mean, we know they're losing people. They're losing subscribers.
200,000 subscribers off, and Netflix went crazy. The investors went crazy. The directors went crazy. The VPs, chairmen, every name and position that you want.
I'm already
went
worried
crazy.
about the animation. I hope Komi-san stays safe. But you tell me that it will stay safe because it's only exclusive outside of Japan.
Yes, remember that Komi-san, technically speaking, is not a Netflix creation. It's only a license that they have outside of Japan. They sell it as if they was their original. But you and I know that that's not true.
Yes. But Record of Ragnarok, it is original from them. And it was it's the most simplistic story ever, but the animation was awesome.
And now they're gonna cut the budget on the animation. Did
Crap.
you realize now?
Are we gonna have a 7 Deadly Sins situation again?
But this was gonna be on purpose.
And
What the hell is going on with you, Netflix? Okay, you lost a bunch of subscribers, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
Maybe
We're
they
still
will-
paying you.
I mean, just get them back. Do great shit. Tell them, if you have this, you will have great shit again. And they will come back. Because that's what people do.
But for example, what would you suggest if that was the case?
With anime, just do Record of Ragnarok. I mean, the manga, it's already now what I think could be the season 2. I mean, it's a slow one because it's not a shonen, which means it's not a weekly.
Yep.
It's a monthly thing, so it's a slower pace than any
man.
other manga.
They should have waited a little bit long to throw the anime.
Yeah, but they already did it.
But well, that's just one case.
Or
What about Baki? What about the other? There was a fighting anime that was real good.
ooh,
But I forgot the name.
dojo or something like that.
No. If you can help me on the comments, I would appreciate it.
But all of that will because that animation was awesome.
Yes, but so basically the anime thing in Netflix is very simple.
And
either you have a good story and bad animation, or you have a bad story or a simplistic story like you call it, but you have great animation.
Yeah, because a story doesn't have to be bad if it's simple. It's just easy to follow.
And that's why it was so popular in the first place. It was easy to follow.
Yeah, Record of Ragnarok.
Kengan Ashura.
Thank you.
Or
rise the corporate ladder through fighting.
Or, for example,
Man, I wish I could do that.
From Yakuza to Housemaid.
No, house husband.
And the other one about the Yakuza members that became idols.
Oh yeah. No, I think that one ended. It just ended
but
before
at the end
this.
of the day, the animation was not exactly the best. It was not like you said, "Oh my god, a visual jewel."
Mm-hmm.
The story was fun and it was cool. It was whatever you want. But visually, well,
Yeah.
and now they're gonna cut the budget on that? What the hell are they thinking, man? That's my point. If you knew that part of your success in some stories was that at least it had a good animation, a decent story, nothing like out of this world, but it had a good animation, and now you're gonna take it off? Basically, you're telling me we're gonna give you garbage.
Or nothing. Not even garbage. Nothing.
That's even worse. At least you have if you have garbage, at least you have an option.
Yes.
But now you have nothing? What the hell?
Now they're also just including on this, they're delaying again the Sandman. Like, it was for July, now it's for November. What the hell, man? Just give us the freaking show. That's all we want. That's why probably people are leaving. Because you're not premiering anything new anymore.
Well, they are premiering a lot of new things, but...
Nothing exceptional.
Now, let's pay attention to the Latin American productions. They're all soap operas. They're all telenovelas. They have nothing new.
Exactly, you're giving us nothing. You have the most original show ever developed in the world. With the Sandman, the most original animation now. And now you're cutting it off?
Well, remember that the news was on the anime.
I know.
It has nothing to do with this.
Oh no, but this is going.
You're just letting it out.
Yeah, I'm just letting it out because Netflix is just fucking it up.
Yeah, I know. Let's remember that Netflix was built on the base that it was supposed to be close and friendly to the customers. This is not friendly for the customer at all. And there have been some policies recently that you think these guys are not really thinking about the final consumer.
No.
Because at the end of the day, the person that pays a subscription is the one that is supporting Netflix.
Just by paying you, man.
Just by paying their subscription.
But they say, but they're sharing with their grandma and over there.
It was gonna happen, man. Dude, have you seen the economic situation in Latin America in general? Maybe 30% of the population has Netflix. But you cannot force people to watch Netflix if they don't have internet access in the first place. That's it. Or
get better deals. HBO Max and Disney Plus got rich deals with local networks, with local internet providers.
Yeah.
Rich something like that, and you got your money.
They were supposed to have it with Netflix. Here in Mexico, Netflix had it with Telmex, as far as I remember. But for some reason, it
just
blew
called
up.
it off?
I don't know. Something happened. Maybe there was not a renewal. And now, they have it with Disney Plus.
Yeah. And it's kicking your ass for a reason, my man.
Well, it was going to happen eventually, but also there's something else. Who do you grow up to? Where do you grow up as Netflix? All the potential people that could have your service, have your service. Now, it's a situation to say, let's keep the audience because there's nowhere else to grow.
Let's keep these flux steady. Let's keep this flow of cash steady.
Exactly.
But you don't do that because you're an idiot.
Well, what can I tell you? Sometimes
because you are greedy.
Well,
you're greedy.
Let's change topic. Otherwise, you're gonna start.
I'm gonna blow a casket.
You're gonna start spitting bills if we don't go on.
Okay.
By the way, there's a lot of people that actually has been telling us, hey, what do you think about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation? You know, the trial that they have right now.
Rather don't give comments because we give them. Many people are not gonna like them. But I gave my comment. I gave my comment about this situation on Twitter.
And toxic bitches.
Yeah, about basically toxic bitches. Which it's a bit. If you are in America or in England or whoever speaks Spanish, speak English. Sorry, we have a term here in Mexico. we call it, or in Latin America, because I see that it's everywhere.
Yeah,
It's la tóxica or el tóxico, which is an
I
abusive
think
relationship,
that's a little.
basically.
I think that is a little bit worldwide, but I get your idea.
Yeah, but it's more like it's our thing here. And we make fun of it now. It's just like a joke, but it's a serious thing. Something that we have to.
Let's avoid the toxic relationships. People.
Yeah,
I mean, if you know that this person is showing you all the red flags, it doesn't matter how hot it is.
How hot she is.
Don't take it.
Whatever they are.
Don't take it, man. I'm telling you, don't take it. You don't deserve that kind of punishment in your life.
I mean,
You don't.
people say, but Johnny Depp is at fault for being a junkie. He was a junkie because of her.
Well, there was a time when he was
Just a
without
junkie.
her, but
Just
let's-
a junkie.
I would have.
But she didn't
I would
help
have
the
become.
situation.
I would have become a drunk person if I was living with Amber Heard.
I mean, she didn't help the situation. She just exacerbated something that it was bad already.
Dude, imagine. I mean, you're living with a person like Amber Heard. Wouldn't you get drunk?
Yeah, just to have something to deal with.
Exactly, man. You need something to endure the pain, because it's a pain to live with someone that first. Well, let's put it this way: she turned off a cigarette in Johnny Depp's face.
She chopped a finger! A freaking finger!
She destroyed the house. She left literal shit on their bed. Dude,
Why?
dude, we're talking about a person that has a very serious mental problem. She should be in jail.
But she's pretty and she's a woman. Well, how
Bitch,
can you say
my
that?
ass. This is when somebody,
She
with-
took a
with the-
movement that was so pure, like
the feminism,
feminism.
and she wanted to take advantage of it, saying, "I am a woman. There's nothing you can do about it, and there's nothing anybody can do to me because I'm a woman." Dude, what the fuck is that?
We're not against the feminism movement.
No, not at all. I mean,
We encourage it.
we encourage it, but smart, intelligent, and pure feminism, not this shit.
Exactly. Just let a woman do whatever she wants because she's a woman. That's not feminism. That's just
That's okay.
shit. That's just
That's
shit.
that's the other side. Machismo, all the other way around.
Yeah.
And there was a time when they let men do whatever the fuck they want just because they were men, and that was bad.
That was bad.
But this is
Horrible.
This is the same, from a different perspective. Because you're gonna let a woman do whatever she wants because she's a woman, even hurting you? What the fuck's wrong with this society now?
And if you're in a relationship that is toxic to you, that is not helping you your
Please
life,
get out.
Just get out, man.
You can sue the person if you have all the witnesses. Dude, this person is literally harassing me. Please take it away from me, or a restriction or restraining order, whatever. Please do something and go. Please go get some help.
And if you think, oh, she might be the only one that will love me. No, there will
No,
not.
of course
She
not.
will not, or he
No,
will
no,
not,
no.
my friend.
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do this to yourself.
Everybody can find somebody that can truly love you, not order you around. That is not love.
No, that is a person with a lot of issues, dealing with those issues in the
Whoever
wrong
you are,
way.
girl, boy, whatever, and you're dealing with a toxic relationship with
Get
a man,
out.
with a woman, just get out.
Do a favor. Do
Everybody-
yourselves a favor.
You are a lovable person, and you deserve love.
Yeah.
And you don't deserve to be punished just for
Amber Heard
looking for
doesn't
love.
deserve love. Period. I said it. Sorry.
Sorry.
But that's what it is.
Well, sorry, not sorry for our
Yes, yeah, let's be honest. Sorry, nah.
Yeah.
But well, okay, let's change topic. Here in Mexico, we're celebrating Children's Day.
Yay! At
And
the
in
time
some
of
parts
this
of Latin
recording.
America.
Yes.
And now we wanted to make a little,
Little something different.
a little
Something special.
check-up, review, talk
Yeah.
about things that really influence a lot our childhood. And one of the things I wanted to start with, we wanted to start, is the TV shows or cartoons, Western cartoons. We wanted to make that player
Anime is another time.
that you think gave you a big mark in your life.
Yes. For me, it was Batman the Animated Series. I mean, people say, oh,
Dude.
mostly superheroes. Yes, but also...
Dude, we're in a podcast that speaks about anime and comics. What were you expecting?
Yes. Also, Justice League TV show. That was great. That was
Justice League
awesome
show?
thing. Yeah, because I saw many other characters that at the time I didn't know.
Uh,
So I thought, oh man, she's cool. Hawkgirl is cool. Aquaman is cool.
well,
Well, I mean, the Super Friends didn't help a lot, but in the Justice League,
Yeah,
he
the
was
Super
cool.
Friends show. No, they didn't help. But well,
But
they-
I saw many
they
other
didn't make
characters.
justice.
But also, another one of my favorites was Animaniacs and Tiny Toons. People say Tiny Toons? Yeah, it was fun.
And how old are you?
Very old, very old now. Very old for a 20-year-old girl to be flirting with me on social media.
I'd say take advantage of it. No.
No, dude, no.
Take a shot, man. It's a
Uh,
3-point shooter. Maybe you nailed it.
No, I really feel that I should go on my age. At least maybe 2 or
She's
3 years.
29.
No, 20.
Oh, no, that's no. She could be your niece or
I
your
know.
cousin. No.
I know,
No,
that's why I know.
You don't want to go there. You don't
No.
want to go there, man. I was in a relationship when I'm 24, and I really regret it.
Like, there's also the age gap. Like,
There is a massive age gap. I mean, it's a huge difference. Maybe she doesn't want a relationship. Maybe she wants a daddy.
ugh,
Imagine dating a girl with daddy issues. Oh shit!
I know, but that's besides the point. When people tell me about my age, I said I'm 30. People look at me and say
31,
I'm 31.
and you're gonna be 32.
I know, and people say, "Shit, you're 31." Like, yeah, am I that beat up?
You look. You really the back fucked up. Look at me, man. I'm 33. They tell me I look like 40.
No, they tell me, "No, you look younger. You look like you're 25." Like, really?
That's true. So we were talking, going back because we're going off topic now. Animaniacs
And
the
Tiny
Tiny
Toons.
Toons.
I mean, they were fun. Sometimes I just like to have fun since I was a kid. Is that so bad?
No, it's not bad at all. If I have to say that the TV show marked or influenced a lot my childhood, I would say Spider-Man, the animated series, and the
Yes.
X-Men, the animated series. You have a lot of memes from those right now,
Yes.
but well, there's a reason. Yeah, it was just it was like another way to see the superheroes, right?
Yes, because it
It was
real.
not like the classic evil versus good versus evil.
Yes,
No,
Spider-Man
it-
had issues. The X-Men are dealing with some political bullshit that is not letting them save anybody,
yeah.
or they're being persecuted by the government or the
they're-
Sentinels.
And they are being hated by the people they rescue. Like, and you're still dealing with it because you believe in your cause, dude. That tells you something. But well,
You are the real one.
that's on the Western cartoons thing. But what about anime?
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
another
we're not
topic.
gonna go for the one of the 90s that everybody knows and loves.
Yes,
like,
here we're gonna exclude
because
Dragon Ball.
obviously we love them.
We're gonna exclude Dragon Ball, Saint Seiya, Captain Tsubasa, Sailor Moon. Not because we don't like them. I mean, it would be stupid to say that. We love those shows. But those are the shows that everybody talks about.
Everybody loves them, and for a good reason. We're not saying no, don't love them. No, love
For
them.
example,
Just
we're gonna talk about maybe some other shows that
That-
maybe they were not as popular.
and they went under the radar, but they were cool.
For example,
Ghostbuster Mikami. I love that. And Samurai Warriors. I love Samurai Warriors. It was like Super Sentai or Power Rangers with samurai. And there was one of the wind that was lost in space. There was one in the trapped in a volcano. Like, yeah, I love that. And the action was awesome.
actually, I would say, what is the name of this? It's just that I know the name in Spanish, but not in English.
Pizza Cat.
No,
Still love them.
Magic Knight Rayard.
Yes.
Rayard.
The Magic Girls with Isekai with Magic Girls and mechas.
Yes.
Just like
What Magic Girls, Isekai, Mecha, dude, this show had everything, man.
I didn't see that. I think because I was never on my schedule. But I saw Messenger
Probably.
Z. I saw Messenger Z and Gundam. I love
Mobile
Gundam.
Suit Gundam, right?
Yes.
Which one?
The first one. Remember that in that time
I
here in
re-
Mexico, it was on repeat all the time.
I remember that if I would say another show that was there that I said, dude, this is the beast. Why nobody's talking about it? Well, I have to agree with you with Ghostbuster Mikami. And actually, I believe that was the first waifu that I ever had.
Or Komi Shin-chan or something like the little fat
Crayon
kid.
Shin-chan.
No, not the other one. Komi. There was
Ah,
the Komi.
yeah,
Not Komi-san, the new one, but another one that was Komi. I think it had a different name in Japanese. But
Actually,
he was
I
mi
got
amigo
to
Komi
see-
or my friend Komi.
I got to see well, Doraemon, if that's the one.
Yeah, no.
No, but that was another one.
Oh yeah.
If I have to say, there was a show that for some reason I was able to see. Don't ask me how, because I don't even remember it. Probably was on a channel that I never remember after that. Great Teacher Inuzuka.
I never saw it.
For
as
some
a kid.
reason, it landed in a Latin American channel, but not an anime dedicated channel. It was another one, but it was more like for grown-up. And I love that show. Like, why teachers are not like that dude?
Why are you not so cool like that? Dude?
He's so cool. He was a yakuza. He could kick your ass, and he was gonna take no shit from nobody. And your students are still gonna learn and appreciate all the shit that he does for you. And I was like, bro, he's my hero.
I love that guy. But I didn't see it as a kid, so I cannot put it as one of my favorites as a kid.
I can say that I can. I mean, fortunately, I was able to do it.
Yeah.
And well, that was on the side of anime. We wanted to say something new because everybody talks about Dragon Ball, Seiya, Digimon, Pokemon, not because they're bad,
No, we love
but
them.
that's the one everybody talks about.
Yeah, and we saw them, we love them, we bug our parents to buy us the video games. So.
Well, speaking about it, Super Sentai or Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Don't go any far. And there's also another thing, but this one can be a little wide open, a little bit ambiguous, but still we're gonna give it a shot. Your favorite heroes.
It has to be it can be in every single one.
Oh,
of
yes.
many.
Yes.
I have a ton of them, but I always give my top 2. And they're always westerns. It's not because I don't like anime, it's just they mark my life because I saw them so early in my life that I think they're cool. Superman and Spider-Man. People say, why Superman? Why not Batman? He's more realistic. Yeah, Superman has all the crazy powers. But in essence, he has the most realistic life. He has a job that he has to deal with.
He's a dad.
He's a dad
He
now.
has no idea what to do with his children.
Exactly. So, if that's not realistic to you, I have no idea what type of life you're living.
Yeah, you cannot relate yourself to Batman because you don't have $50 billion to spend on a neoprene suit, on a Batmobile, and technology to interfere either police departments and the mobs.
And I know for a fact that you don't practice martial arts because that beer god is not for martial arts.
Yep. I'm sorry, but that belly, that tells me, dude, this doesn't get up from his chair. Oh, you want me to do martial arts? Come on.
Come on.
Let's be honest.
I mean, I like Superman, but I like Batman.
If I have to say that I have one, definitely I would say Goku. I
Yeah.
have to go there. No, I guess that in my perspective, the ones that I really appreciate are related to anime.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Seiya.
Like I said, it's just because I saw them so early in my life,
Yeah.
those two.
I
and
can say Goku, Seiya, and yeah, but it's
Yeah, because...
there's a ton of them. But
Yeah,
if
of
I can
course.
say this guy, I really admire what he does, even though I know he's not real.
Yeah.
Those two. That's
And
it.
just because, for me, they feel so real. That's why I like those two.
Exactly. I guess that's the beautiful thing about it, right?
Yeah.
But well, anyway, we're gonna wrap this up right now. Thank you so much for listening to us. This has been Rudiment7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Red Assassin 55, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
Remember, we are on Pam L Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and Pam_podcast, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also follow us on the main podcast platforms in the world, and you can listen to us on Saturdays at 12 Mexico City time. We're gonna listen to us on Radio Voces y Destellos. Brillando la radio. We're gonna listen to you the next week. See you next week. Let's hear each other next week on Pam. Hey, give a like, give a comment, give us up. It's for free.
You can insult us. We can take it.
Yeah, we don't say anything. I mean, we're not even gonna reply to insults. We're gonna check and we're gonna like you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Esto fue Pam, el podcast.
Recuerden, Pam-podcast, Twitter e Instagram. Síguenos en Pam, el podcast en Facebook y YouTube.
Pam, el podcast.